Guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Exclusive: former NBA champion passionately defends ex-teammate Draymond Green amid latest controversy. Golden State Warriors four-time All-Star and four-time NBA champion forward Draymond Green has found himself self-engulfed in yet another controversy, this time on the heels of his questionable comments about New York Knicks big man Karl Anthony Towns on his podcast last week. Green started a rumor about Cat, claiming that the former number 1 overall pick perhaps was sitting out of last week's game against the Warriors because of the presence of Jimmy Butler. Some would say Towns didn't play because Jimmy was in the building. Green said on his podcast recorded on March 5th, "I saw Cat's pops at the game yesterday. I got incredible love for the Og. His pops is an incredible man, but yeah, they say Cat didn't play because Jimmy Butler came into town. I don't know what was hurt. I didn't look that deep into it to figure out what his injury was or nothing like that." It was later reported that Towns was on a bereavement leave as he mourned the loss of his girlfriend Jordan Wood's close friend Sarah Holzman. To make matters worse, Green then issued a response sending his well wishes to K, but didn't take back the rumor as the former Defensive Player of the Year deals with the fallout from his latest drama. One of his former teammates is coming to his defense during an interview with Heavy.com. Former Golden State center Festus he didn't directly address the most recent happenings surrounding Green, but had nothing but praise for the fellow 2012 draft pick. Draymond's the best. Draymond's actually an incredible teammate. He who won a championship with the Warriors in 2015 said if you think about him as a competitor, you're not supposed to like a competitor, he's supposed to rub them the wrong way. He was selected by the Dubs with the 30th overall draft pick in 2012, just 5 spots ahead of Green. The 35-year-old former Vanderbilt star played 170 career regular season games plus 55 playoff contests across 3 seasons with the Warriors from 2012 to 16 before injuries derailed his career. He said that his former front court teammate brought just what the franchise needed as an enforcer. He's somebody who is a winner. He won at Michigan State. He came to the Warriors as an undersized big man, and to watch all the naysayers say Draymond's not going to be able to guard anybody in the NBA. What position is he going to play? All these questions they had about Draymond, and to watch him excel. He's a future Hall of Famer in this league. He's a 4-time champion. His assists numbers are off the chain right now. He has been instrumental in helping the Warriors defense become what it is. He's a Defensive Player of the Year. The native of Nigeria said all these things don't happen without having an incredible love for the game, an unbelievable IQ, and just a hunger and a passion for winning. I think Draymond Green was an incredible teammate. I think he brought the fire the Warriors always needed, because Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, these guys were such nice guys that you needed somebody to be an enforcer. That's what I was when I played, and Draymond has been that from the beginning. He understands the importance of protecting staff, and so that's what you see on a night in and night out basis. Jimmy Butler's stunning Warriors impact and the numbers behind it. Ever since the Golden State Warriors acquired Jimmy Butler and completely reversed their fortunes from fading dynasty to revived contender, Warriors players have watched in awe at how the 6-time All-Star has made an immediate impact. Golden State is an incredible 12-1 with Butler in the lineup, and with every victory that has lifted the Warriors out of play-in tournament purgatory to 6th place in the Western Conference. His new teammates have been asked to explain what the 35-year-old has brought to the team to completely change the trajectory of the season. Butler recorded the team's first triple-double of the 2024-2 camp by GN with 15 points, 10 rebounds and 10 assists in Monday's 130-120 victory against the Portland Trail Blazers. Afterward, Buddy Hield provided a succinct assessment of Butler. He's a connector on both ends. Butler feels the love and appreciates his role as facilitator on offense and glue guy on defense. They're allowing me to be me, he told reporters. They love me here, so I'm happy to be here. A deep dive into the numbers before the February 6th trade and after the deal with the Miami Heat illustrates where Butler's presence has been felt the most. Warriors tried to trade for Durant, but star doesn't want a reunion with Curry and Green next Thursday. 6. The trade market for the 2024-2025 NBA season will reach its final day, and the teams are trying hard to make one last big deal before the window closes. The Golden State Warriors are after Kevin Durant, but the Phoenix Suns star doesn't want to have a reunion with Stephen Curry and Draymond Green in San Francisco. Two-time Finals MVP in the 2 years he was champion with the Warriors 2017 and 201. Durant has no desire to return to San Francisco and would like to look for opportunities elsewhere, sources told ESPN. Now the Warriors should focus their efforts on another star. Jimmy Butler, who is currently involved in a Miami Heat saga, is one of the first on general manager Mike Dunleavy Jr.'s list of players to target. In addition to his 2 titles and 2 Finals MVPs with the Warriors, Durant was also the regular season MVP for the Oklahoma City Thunder in 2014, a 15-time All-Star selection, 6-time All-NBA first-team selection and 5-time All-NBA second-team selection, and Rookie of the Year in 2008. Durant was selected among the 75 greatest players in NBA history on the roster that celebrated the league's 75th anniversary. How far can a team without superstars go in the NBA? The 2020-42 Cleveland Cavaliers are proposing a campaign that far exceeds expectations. To respond on Sunday, the team reached its 14th consecutive victory by scoring at least 110 points, a league record tied with the 1986 Bulls. Celtics. This time the Milwaukee Bucks were defeated at Pfizer Forum 100 by 112. The Bucks once again missed Bobby Porras, who still has to serve another 15 games of his suspension after ingesting a prohibited medication. Without him, Milwaukee loses height and firepower off the bench. On this night the Cavs got 43 points from their reserves while the Bucks only got 21, with the game still more focused on Lillard and Antetokounmpo. Cleveland adjusted the defense to contain the hosts' 2 main talents. Lillard was doubled at various times while Giannis always had one of the Cavs' big players taking turns defending him. Evan Mobley, Andre Hunter, Dean Wade and especially Jared Allen. Both offenses started with high efficiency in several areas of the court. Lillard and Prince were the most effective for Milwaukee until the Cavs began to ease up on the drop defense when the center drops back during the pick and roll to protect the paint and pressured the Bucks point guard more intensely. Then Giannis came into the picture, trying to drag his defenders closer to the rim, where he managed to find good solutions from mid-range. But on the other side, Moore and Allen had no trouble keeping Cleveland in the lead, but with a more refined defense alternating the marker on Giannis on every play, the Cavs managed to surprise the Bucks with quick attacks and increased the advantage to double digits. Max Strus was the team's star player with 11 points in the half. Milwaukee tried to stay in the game by shortening possessions, but it was not enough to reduce the difference. After the break, the Bucks managed to control the rebounds on both sides of the court, having more opportunities to shoot. The lead quickly dropped to just 1 possession, cheering the fans, but the Cavs kept up their intense defense, forcing Milwaukee to make mistakes and holding on to the lead. The Bucks' pressure continued in the final period, with Kyle Kuzma having the best moment of the game even without Giannis on the court. But after the timeout, the Cavs were relentless. They managed a 16-2 and it was no use getting on Mo back into the game. The offensive mistakes continued while the Cavs kept distributing the shots and punishing all the home team's mistakes. Another victory for Cleveland, 100-112. With the result, the Bucks remain in 4th place in the Eastern Conference, but with the Indiana Pacers hot on their heels, the Cavs on the other hand remain isolated in the lead of the East with an 8-game advantage over the Celtics. And you fan, what do you think about Kevin Durant situation? Write to us in the comments.